So you view the attack on Trenton as a large-scale sneak attack on a napping parent?
Precisely.
Welcome back to Historical High Chairs. Today we are joined by a truly monumental figure, a general, a president, and the man many have called the indispensable man of the Revolution, General George Washington. It is a distinct honor.
It is a pleasure to be here, Allan. I must say, your studio is very orderly. I approve. Everything seems to be in its proper place.
Thank you, General. We do try to maintain a certain decorum. I'd like to start with one of the most daring moments of the Revolution, your crossing of the Delaware River on Christmas night, 1776. A masterstroke of strategic genius.
It was very, very cold. My feet got wet, and we had to be quiet. Do you know how hard it is to get that many people to be quiet? It is nearly impossible. Someone always has to sneeze or drop something.
The element of surprise was crucial, I imagine.
It was. I read to them from a book beforehand to make them feel brave.
Thomas Paine's The American Crisis, I believe. These are the times that try men's souls.
A wonderful story. But the pictures were too small. It's important to have big, colorful pictures. It helps the story stick. The point is, we had a job to do. It was a secret job, like when you have to sneak past the living room when your father is napping. You cannot make a sound. You have to be a ghost.
So you view the attack on Trenton as a large-scale sneak attack on a napping parent?
Precisely. There are rules to sneaking. You must be very brave, and you absolutely cannot giggle. I am excellent at not giggling.
Your discipline is legendary. Which brings me to your presidency. After the war, many wanted to make you a king. Why did you refuse?
Being king sounds like a very bad job.
A bad job? Most would consider it the ultimate promotion.
Everyone asks you for things. Can I have this? Can you fix this? You have to share all your best toys, and you can never, ever just be left alone to arrange your soldiers. People are always knocking on the door. It is very disruptive to a general's work.
So your refusal of a crown was based on a desire to be left alone to play?
It was based on the principle of the matter. We did not get rid of one king just to have a new one. Besides, the title Mr. President is much cleaner. It's tidy.
I see. You preferred a more minimalist approach to governance.
I preferred for people to follow the rules that we all agreed on, which, apparently, was a very difficult concept for some.
Are you referring to the Whiskey Rebellion?
The farmers. Yes, they were not following the rules. We made a rule, a very clear rule, about their grown-up juice, and they stomped their feet and said, no.
They argued the tax was unfair and targeted them specifically.
It was a rule. It does not matter if you think it is fair. When it is time to clean up your blocks, you clean up your blocks. You do not burn down the toy box. It is a shocking lack of discipline.
So you led a militia of 13,000 men to Pennsylvania to enforce tidiness?
I led a militia to remind them of the rules. You cannot be a wibbly-wobbly leader. You must be firm, un-wibbly, and un-wobbly. Otherwise, it is chaos. First, they are not paying their taxes. The next thing you know, they are drawing on the walls with crayon. Where does it end?
That's a compelling point. You seem to place a high value on order and precedent.
Of course. If you do not have order, you have a mess. And I do not like messes. They are untidy. My teeth, for example. Do you know how much work goes into keeping these things orderly? It is a constant battle.
I can only imagine, General. It seems we are out of time.
Very good. A schedule is a sign of an orderly mind.
I'm Dr. Allan Cromwell for Historical High Chairs, proving that the arc of history is long, but it's no match for a missed nap. Do subscribe.